Hello. How you doing? Welcome or welcome back. Cellulite and Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. I hope that you're feeling fantastic. As always, happy Taco Tuesday. We're gonna see if they're either talking about you or who wants to talk to you, okay? I can't tell which one it wants to be today. Maybe it's a both. It's a both, okay? I'm excited to get into it. It feels like who I could be channeling today. I don't know if this would be you or this other person, but this person like really prides himself on being just like chill. Okay. They could partake in certain things, if you get my gist, that really chills them out. No judgment here, but it's almost like as much as they claim to be like a chill person or just laid back or whatever, go with the flow, as much as they claim to be that way, it's like they have not navigated that way with you. Like it's almost like they've let the side of them that can feel chaotic or feel unstable sort of take the reins. And it feels like someone is feeling like that wasn't fair, because they really do strive to be such a chilled out, chillaxed, like go with the flow person, but it's like they haven't been with you. Interesting. I'm going to start off with some charms here real quick before we get into the cards. Spirit, will you please give me some symbolisms here that would be significant, correlating with my lovely darling here watching and the person who is either talking about them or wants to talk to them. Give me some symbolisms here. Some symbols. Okay, I've got a seahorse. I've got a little angel charm, a boat, and a key, and a butterfly. Okay, so one of you could, this person could work on a boat or have a boat, or sailing is important, specifically like nautical exploration. I'm seeing like the ship model in a bottle. The ship model in a bottle. Okay. This is very interesting. So I feel like with the seahorse, I'm getting how, what is that word that they're called? Where it's like the male seahorse also has, you know, babies. Okay. So I'm getting like the perfect blend of masculine and feminine. Is that androgynous? Is that, I don't know if that's the right word for sea creatures or creatures in general, but like where it's both masculine and feminine. But it does feel like right now this person can feel like they're at a distance from you, or they're thinking about a time that you spent on a boat. Okay, I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me because I'm sailing on a boat. Okay. I'm on a boat, and it feels like there's a transformation happening with this butterfly. It's been a painful, stressful transformation though. Of course, my light is not going to be in the right positioning to get up close, but if just the size of this butterfly is like really small, so I feel like Spirit is bringing attention to all the small changes. Okay, it's almost like the small changes are adding up into something bigger, but we need to look at the small changes. And then we have an angel here, so I do feel like this is you know, this connection, this person and you are both being guided and protected. There's like this divine energy around it, very angelic energy. And then there's this key, but on top of this key is this flower. Okay, so I feel like things are finally starting to sprout here, but there's some element that is the key for it fully blooming. Okay, what is the element that's needed? I don't know. Let's get some letters real quick and then we'll get into the cards. Okay, give me some initials or important words for this connection, maybe names. We got immediately TX is out here. So Texas. Hey, I'm in Texas too. Am I going to put that the right way? TX. Okay. TX, we've got M, R. Oh, we're not going to be able to see these, and I apologize. M, R, Mr. Texas. Okay. L. Come on, light. Work with me. Okay. L. Q. P. And C. There is no vowels. Isn't that interesting? Okay. I'm seeing like trim. So maybe like someone needs to trim their hair or trim their beard or something. Let's see. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Mr. Texas. Mr. Texas. Okay. All right, Mr. Texas. Let's get into this card reading. I'm going to do their energy, your energy, what they want to say. What they want to say, any actions they might take, and advice for you. Okay, Spirit, what oracle do you want to start with for their energy? All right, this one. Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. Ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. This one wants to show up. What is this? The Stone. Stone Cold Austin. This person could be very disconnected. Very hard exterior. They could feel kind of calloused to their experience right now. But within that hard exterior, there is this like these gems within them that they just feel like they're not safe to reveal that right now. Okay, the eternal child. Yeah, this person had some childhood experiences that really jaded them. It feels like they felt like they really needed to shell off their passion, their heart. But it feels like this inner eternal child is trying to come out. And at the same time, like what's really bizarre is like a twofold energy, because it almost feels like this person has been perpetually immature. Okay, they have not handled things with the maturity of like a grown adult. Okay, it's like this person has just perpetually not grown up in a sense, but they've also shelled off their passion and heart and emotions to the world, and it feels like they're becoming aware of this. Okay, the animal and the shapeshifter. Yeah, it feels like this person has, yeah, the fault line. There's a breaking point. They're breaking open. Like I'm seeing how this all looks like stone just shattering apart. They're breaking open right now. Okay, because this person doesn't like that they have basically become the type of person who just blends in wherever they are. this is something that they pride themselves on, going with the flow, but they don't go with the flow. They don't allow their emotions to flow, or they haven't at this point. And this is something that they're realizing. They feel like they have not been able to authentically connect with anyone. They feel like all of their behaviors or all of their mannerisms, or, you know, how they show up in connections with others feels very animalistic, in a sense of just following basic instincts of survival. And this person is recognizing that, like, that mask, that facade has left them feeling like they don't actually belong anywhere. And it's like the very thing that they've been trying to protect within themselves is the same reason that they feel so disconnected and unsafe. And there's like this realization about that. Okay, I'm going to get your energy, and then we'll see what they're saying, or what they want to say to you. Okay? All right. What's my darling's energy about this person and their connection? Full moon. Things coming full circle. You sort of feel like you've seen the complete picture here with this person. And you've been through every phase of life. Trust. Okay. What is that? Growth. That one too. Friendship. Meditate. Look at that. I just saw 144 on the timer. Okay. So it feels like you've seen this person in all of their phases. Okay? You have been steady and consistent. And you're also very thankful that no matter how this has turned out so far, even if this is something that never like takes off, it feels like you've come to a point where you just trust yourself, and you trust your ability to move forward with life. And at this point, it just feels like you're willing to grow a friendship and keep it like a friendship, if that's what it takes to build trust. Maybe there's this feeling of like needing to push towards a completion of some sort, but it just feels like at this point in your life, you're like, you know what? I gotta trust if a friendship is what it means, and that's all it is, then that's great. Okay, this has taken a lot of introspection from your part. It feels like right now, it's funny because I also feel like you're disconnected from your feelings about this situation, but it's in a very accepting place. It's not because you've never felt your feelings about this, or that you've been repressing or suppressing any feelings about this. It's almost like you've done a very intentional job about processing your feelings and anything that's gone on with this person. I feel like you have a lot of grace and compassion for this person and who they are. You understand why they are the way that they are. You don't make excuses for them. You do want to push them to grow. You do want to push them to become their fully expressed potential. But you also recognize that it's not your job to make that happen for this person. Okay? You've had to release a lot of, you've had to release your grip on this and how this is supposed to turn out, okay? Very good. I approve. Very good. Okay, let's see what this person, what is their energy towards you, and then what do they want to talk about? Let's see. Justice and the Four of Cups reversed. Both of those are reversed. I'm going to shuffle real quick, but it does feel like this person is not happy with the way that they have navigated things. They feel like life has not been fair, specifically the way that they treat you. Again, there's this channeled message at the beginning of like them realizing that they have been everything that they say that they are, everything that they say that they stand for. Go with the flow, chill out, just good with whatever, just like easy going. They're recognizing that they have not navigated that with you. They have been very stubborn. They have been very self-centered. They have been very self-serving. Okay, they don't like it. Yeah, they've been introspecting about it with the Hermit Virgo energy. Okay, the Libra there was the Justice there was Libra energy. Okay, let's see this person's energy towards you and your connection, and then I'll get what they want to say, what they're saying, or what they want to talk to you about. Okay, what is this person's energy towards my darling right now? What's going on? King of Pentacles. I mean, I can't complain. That's amazing energy. Okay. The counterparts, y'all. King and Queen of Pentacles, back to back. This person wants to be what you need, tangibly. Like they want to be someone stable for you, and they are definitely seeing you as someone who is stable for them. Like they are really, the way that you have been for this person, how kind and consistent and nurturing and uplifting and believing in them. Like you have consistently been that way no matter what. And they are recognizing that they feel like their best version of themselves with you because of the way that you are. But at the same time, they're recognizing that they maybe have not met the mark in some way. Again, there was this feeling of like they have not been the type of person that they want to be with you. And they've been the type of person, the type of partner, the type of friend that they want to be with other people who don't give them that same sort of empowered feeling that you give them. And I just feel like there's this realization that like if anyone was going to be worth sharing that side of them with, it should have been you. Okay. There's this desire to want to get it right. Okay. I really like this energy this person's in. 6 of Swords. Yeah. King of Swords. 9 of Wands. Ace of Wands. The Fool. Wow. Yeah, this person's energy right now is they want to do whatever it takes to move forward here. Okay. It's funny because I'm viewing this as their inner child here on this boat. And I'm viewing, they're recognizing you as like no matter where they've been or where they've taken their life, whenever you're in their life, they recognize that you have been someone that has been very safe for their inner child. And maybe at one point, like that level of vulnerability would have made them feel like they needed to get out, because just having their inner child feeling vulnerable with someone, if you haven't healed that, then that feels like a threat. It feels unsafe. But they're recognizing that they actually could be stable with you. Okay. And it's funny because they're having to think very logically. Again, this person's very stone. Okay, the stone here, it's like they have been walled off and they have just sort of viewed things as like unemotional and just they can kind of be cold and detached, and they have been with you. But this person doesn't like that. This person doesn't like that. Okay, it feels like right now there is some sort of spiritual revolution going on within them with the 9 of Wands, okay? It's like now or never. 9 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Fool. It's now or never, it feels like. And this person doesn't want to deal with never. I feel so many empowerment cards here. Like we've got King and Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I feel like they're just like, I can't logically talk myself out of how good Darling has been for me. Because Darling has been good to me when there was no logical rhyme or reason for it. And I feel like they're recognizing maybe that was foolish. They may have viewed that as foolish, right? Or something that just didn't make sense. But at this point, it's just like, they're recognizing that that's an active choice that you've made. Is that loyalty to them and that commitment to them. And it's something that they appreciate how much you have done to show that to them. How unwavering you've been with them. They do feel foolish for blocking you off, for rejecting you. They do. Because it's like, again, Three of Pentacles, like, logically, realistically, this person thinks they're go with the flow, and they are so not. They are so not. They're so not a go with the flow person. This person is actually very controlled, okay? I'm laughing because it's like, realistically, they know the best case scenario for them, you know, building the type of life or the type of connection that they want with someone is going to be with you, because you have been someone who has been loyal and dedicated and committed and shown up even when they gave you no reason to. They know that you're invested in them. Yeah, it's like this person appreciating what you have been for them. That's really good. That's really good. I feel like I need to look at the split Two of Swords. Yeah. It's like they don't know why they were confused about it. They don't know why they were confused about it. I don't know why they were confused about it either, honestly. Okay. Let's see what this person wants to say to you. I do feel like this person is feeling very soft about you right now. Like whenever I pulled out my candle for the day, I always do it where I can't see it. Okay, I just reach down in my drawer and I grab a candle and whatever color comes out. This color that comes out. And I chose a pink candle today. I don't know. Yeah. A pink candle came out and I was like, oh. Someone's softening. Okay. What do they want to say to darling, or what are they saying? What are they talking about? What are they talking about, or what do they want to talk about? Eight of Swords. Six of Wands. Three of Swords. Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Oh, Four of Wands at the bottom. Wow. So communication is definitely this person's problem, especially like being vulnerable, okay? I feel like they want to tell you the way that they actually see you. And they want to make it very clear to you the way that they actually see you. Because it feels like the way this person has navigated and communicated up until this point has been in stark contrast of what they actually think and feel. And I'm not someone who usually reads that way. But it just feels like that this person is recognizing that they don't open up. Like they haven't opened up to you, even though they've wanted to. And they recognize that they've made you feel like the least valued person in their life when they actually really value you a lot. They have just not been... They have not been navigating in a way that's been in alignment with giving themselves the opportunity to be happy and vulnerable. They haven't had that freedom. They have been in a mental and emotional prison of their own doing. I just feel like this person feels like you are just the brightest shining person in their life. Like you always know what to say. Just being around you just makes them feel on top of the world. And that was terrifying. That was terrifying. Because it's like, what if you change your mind? And so because they're just like, they've just been so blocked off. Because they've been so blocked off, they blocked you off this whole time. When really, like, you make them the happiest. Yeah. They're the Knight of Wands here and the High Priestess in the Tower. Underneath that Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords, yeah. I feel like they're, you could not be in communication with this person, because I'm sort of feeling like there was like a sudden stop in communication with this Tower and the High Priestess. Probably because of how this person was showing up, because they weren't taking you very seriously or being respectful. And it just feels like that what was left unsaid is eating them up right now. It's eating them up right now. Okay. They want you to know how they see you. They want you to know how you have actually made it through their blockade. That they see you as the one that they, want long term with. That King and Queen of Pentacles back to back is wild. Okay. Let's see what your energy is about this person and this connection. I feel like you're very surrendered right now. Okay. That's what I was getting. I feel like you don't hold any ill will towards this person. But you also expect there to be growth before there's anything, right? Before there's access, possibly. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah. I do feel like the love that you have for this person is always going to be pure. Okay. Even whenever you're having a hard time, or even whenever you're feeling, yeah, exactly. The Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Your love and admiration for this person is consistent and stable no matter what. I feel like what you've had to work on through this with this person is not taking their rejection personally, not taking it as a fault in you or an unworthiness within you. And I feel like that's exactly what you have been meant to learn right now through this connection, is just how valuable you actually are. So if you've gotten to the point where you hold no ill will towards this person, you have standards, you do require growth for access to you, but you love this person regardless, nonetheless, even if that's from a distance, even if that's in no contact, there is such purity to the way that you view this person. And they feel it too. Okay? They feel it too. And I feel like the point, what's gotten you to this point, is having to value yourself. Like, you are so accepting of this person at this point, and so detached from any feelings of betrayal or heartache or rejection, because you have used this time to build that stability within yourself with yourself. And it's something that is just beautiful. It is so, or handsome, it doesn't have to be beautiful, handsome. But I do feel like you recognize the gift that you are. Yeah, exactly. You've had to change. That's the Hanged Man. You have had to take this time of healing with the Four of Swords to adjust your perception about yourself and any disconnecting from any new formed identities based off this person's navigation of their wounded child, their wounded inner child. Yeah. Okay, let's see any actions this person wants to take. That one. Okay. Any actions this person might take that you want Darling to be aware of. I saw the Emperor and Temperance, Aries and Sagittarius. It just feels like this person's trying to figure out moderation of control issues here. Wanting to mend this with a feeling of empowerment within themselves. Like they want to see themselves the way that you see them. And they also want to reciprocate that empowerment. Actions this person might take that you want Darling to be aware of. Four of Swords. This person wants to heal it. Three of Wands. Six of Swords, the Star, the Queen of Wands. Wow. Three of Swords, neutral. It feels like right now this person actually, okay. So it feels like anytime this person has gone into self-reflective mode or realized your devotion to them, you know, your consistency with them, it's almost like they have immediately reached out to try to reconnect with you. And that could have been like the cause of multiple false starts with this person. Okay. I'm saying this because this person wants to do it differently. Like they are feeling the same level of like understanding about your commitment and your dedication and your value to them, right? And wanting and realizing that you're like the long-term goal here, okay? That you're their person. But this person doesn't want to do it the same way that they've done it before, okay? So it feels like right now this person could be thinking about, I'm getting that they might be trying to talk to like a counselor or a therapist. They're trying to do some healing work so that when they come talk to you, they're actually set off on a better path for reconciliation here. On making it not a false start. Okay? It's like this person, they're recognizing their patterns, what they've done. And they're like, I don't want to jump in when I'm still hurting or whenever I still have things to fix. I don't want to do another false start. I don't want to hurt Darling again. So I need to do whatever I need to do for myself to work on some healing, so that I can actually show up and be the type of person and the type of partner and friend that Darling is actually deserving of and has been deserving of this whole time. There's like accountability here that they have not treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. Despite your repeated forgiveness or understanding or compassion or seeing them for who they are and loving them no matter what, it's like they want to make sure that they address some of the issues that makes them cold or detach or just disconnect from you and not really take into account how much that has actually been very painful for you. I feel like this person is feeling, okay, when I say this, I do not want this to be like any sort of like, let me word it this way. If this is your reading, whenever I say this, this will not make you feel delighted, okay? This will not make you feel delighted because you do not wish ill on this person no matter what, Okay, so if you find delight in what I'm about to say to you, then this is not your reading. I want to be very clear about that. Okay, this person is feeling like the collective, not the collective, but like all of the times that they've hurt you, they're feeling exactly what you felt, and they recognize, like, I made darling feel like that. It's like for the first time, your pain is their pain. Again, this is not something that would delight you. This is something that would make you feel very sad, because you don't hold a grudge against this person. Who I'm reading for doesn't hold a grudge. So that's not something that would make you happy. That's something that would make you very sad, because you're like, you've already had a hard life. Like, to be the person that you were and to do what you did. And I just know what you've been through. And it would not delight you to know that this person is feeling exactly what they put you through, and knowing that it's exactly what they put you through. Yeah. It's not something that you would feel happy about. Okay. It's necessary for this person to feel it. If it wasn't necessary, they wouldn't be feeling it. Okay. It's necessary because it's like this person needs to, part of them healing and part of them showing up as the person that you have always deserved for them to be, requires them to understand the level of pain that they have inflicted on your heart and soul. I know you don't wish it upon them, but it is necessary for them, because it's the one thing that's going to make them realize, it's like an extra layer for them realizing just how committed you actually have been to them. Okay? Is feeling just how deeply it did affect you, and then still through that pain and still through that betrayal, like I'm feeling it in my chest right now, still through that, recognizing your kindness and your softness with them, regardless of how badly you were hurting. It's like, it's overwhelming for this person. You're like, yeah, it was overwhelming for you at the time. They recognize that. They recognize that. This person is, yeah, like I said, they're probably going to talk to a therapist or a counselor, do some healing work, because they don't want to be the person who puts you through that again. You don't deserve that at all. Yeah. 9 of Cups. This person wants to be exactly what you've always seen in them, and they haven't believed that they could be, or they haven't felt safe to be that person or to be vulnerable to that. But they do want that, and you are their wish fulfillment. Okay, let me see any advice for you. Advice for my darling. Advice for my darling regarding this person. 2 of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Five of Swords. King of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay. 8 of Wands. 10 of Swords. The Hanged Man. 9 of Swords. Ace of Cups. Okay. What is that 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles? The Devil. It's very easy to feel like you are fully accepting of someone and not holding a grudge from a distance, okay? And there's this feeling like wanting to validate that if this person decides to open up the line of communication and try to start things up with you or speak with you or make things right, it is okay if you don't know what to do with that. If that stirs up feelings, it's okay. There is something here about you taking the time that you need to decide what you actually want moving forward, okay? If this conversation comes up, it is okay to not just jump in and say, yeah, of course, I forgive you. Let's just, act like nothing happened. You don't have to do that. If you navigate that way, then it might open up a sort of anxious feeling with this person very soon after, like within the next few weeks, or like shortly within the few weeks following any sort of reconciliation with this person. If you just jump right in, there is something here about really setting a standard of there being a slow pace that you set the standard on. You say, we take it slow. We start as friends. We don't just jump all in. We're not going to be this boiling hot to, freezing cold back and forth. We're not doing that. I will take it one day at a time with you, and I will follow my intuition, and we can build this slow and steady. There's something here about you setting that standard, and that being something different that you do, because maybe you have been okay with all in, all out. And there's just this recognition that even though you've accepted what has happened before, there is still probably some resonating trauma, emotional trauma from this person and how it has been. And that was never their intention, but it is what it is nonetheless. If you've had to do any sort of emotional healing work or self-worth healing because of this person in this situation, then it was traumatic for you. And that's not you focusing on the negative. That's you being realistic and saying, my brain has now formed neural pathways to prevent me from hurting this way again, because I feel the pain that you went through, and so does this person. I feel it. It is so deep. It is so deep. And our brain will do a funny thing, and it's going to correlate this person with that pain for a little while. So that's why it's important that you take it slow, that you don't just jump in, because that will put off psychological sirens in your mind that will make you feel unstable. So it's really important that with this person coming back, when they decide to do that, you really insist on there being a slow, stable build and not just jumping in. Okay? Four of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You might feel iffy about this because you will be afraid that if you say no, or you say, let's go slow, let's be realistic, that you will be pushing this person away, and you will not be pushing this person away. Okay? This person, when they come back in to make things right, to move forward with you, if that's what you want, they are in the mode of long term. Okay? And how you'll know if this person is in the mode of long term is when you say, we need to take it slow. I'm not saying that we don't put a title on it or that we're not committed to each other, but like, we don't need to be planning for the rest of our lives. We need to get to know each other. We need to build trust. We need to do this right. They will be more than understanding. Okay? Anyone who has felt the pain that they put you through will understand that is going to be a terrifying experience for you to open up to again. Like, I feel so emotional right now. Like, I feel like I'm on the verge of crying. There's just something here about recognizing that you taking it slow is not a rejection to this person. And it's not you being too controlling. It's not. It is something that is necessary for you guys to build trust with each other. for you to build trust with this person, for you to see what they're actually capable of. This is a collective reading. So, there's going to be some people where this person doesn't rise up to the occasion, or they are just trying to go another round. And that's why it's important for you to insist on things going reasonably, step by step, and not just all in, okay? If it's something that's going to take off, then this person won't have a problem with that, okay? They really won't. It doesn't have to be rapid. In fact, rapid moving can often lead to devastation again, because it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming to face that amount of rapid energy and still maintain the composure of a changed mindset, of a changed perception of yourself, of what you're worthy of, okay? Be careful with yourself, okay? Be careful. Take it slow, even whenever it feels overwhelming. Yeah, this energy, because there's been so much going on, if this person comes back, it's like, even if you take it slow, it's still going to feel overwhelming because of everything you've been through, right? And this is not me encouraging you to even take this person back. You might say no, and that's okay. You don't have to say yes to this person, okay? You don't have to do anything that you are not comfortable with. But if you feel like it's the only option that you have with this person is rapid moving all in, then it feels like you're stepping into the ticket booth at, like, I don't know, Main Event or Chuck E. Cheese or something, where the wind starts going. You have to try to catch all these tickets. And the real key to getting as many tickets in that situation is to stand still and be a blocking force that all the tickets then stop and run into, and then you get the most. When you try to keep up with the speed of the energy and grab at whatever you can get rapidly, you really end up with less of a turnout, with less than just remaining still, being the stable, calm force in that wind. In a way, you kind of need to adopt this stone energy, not in a way that's blocking off your heart or anything, but in a way that just insists on stability from a very calm, neutral place, okay? Let's see. I'm going to close this off with Romance Angels. This is a long one. Okay. Let go of control issues. Yeah. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. It feels like you have worked on that a lot. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah. Codependency. I feel like that's what you've dealt with in the past, especially regarding releasing this person. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Keep an open mind. New love. Love yourself first. And unrequited love. At the bottom, career and finances. Yeah, so it's okay if you want to release this person and try something new. Go for something new. That's okay. You're allowed to make that choice. It's okay if this has been too much for you. Don't put yourself in a compromising situation that is just going to stir up old feelings, okay? And remember, what you have learned about how to love yourself is so important here, okay? Don't be someone who abandons yourself for the opportunity to be with another person. That's why it's important to take it slow, okay? It's important to take it slow. Keep an open mind. If you want to trust this person again, you can. You don't have to. That's up to you. But it just feels like this has been a lot. It just feels like it's been a lot. You deserve to take it slow. Okay, you deserve stability, so insist on that for you, okay? I'm gonna leave this here. I hope that this reading resonated for you, and I hope that it was helpful and validating to you and your situation, and I hope that it turns out well for you and this person, together or apart, okay? I hope nothing but healing and growth for both of you. Tomorrow is What's Good Wednesday. We're going to see what good things you can look forward to that are coming in for you, what good things to focus on, and I am excited to get into it. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, I love you so much. Take care. Ta-ta.